They make it really difficult to have your own podcast. Like, really, they don't want people talking, apparently. I don't know.
Why do you think that is, Kacie Day?
I don't know. I can tell you what, though. I bet it's like 100 times easier to upload a porn than it is to upload a podcast.
Oh, I can guarantee that.
Just throwing it out there. It's ridiculous. Alright.
So how long have we been on this process here, folks?
Yeah.
Like
Several
2
hours.
Well, like
3 hours?
3.5 hours. And
So far we've been typing in backslashes with question marks, 2 of these things. Wait.
HTML code.
Yeah. And dashes, but not putting the spaces in, okay? And then looking and uploading multiple things where you gotta type in passwords. And now we're chasing a whale. I
We're
don't even know.
chasing Moby Dick right now because Moby Dick will give us the RSS that we require for iTunes.
What is this whale situation, seriously?
The whale knows. No, the whale is a program that is like a plug-in for podcasts. So
I understand completely.
we give the whale our podcast, and the whale puts it on Twitter.
Hey Lou, do you remember the situation we talked about the flamethrowers earlier?
oh yes. Oh yes.
I am about to use the nap gas on the motherboard soon. But this is what we go through to bring you your information.
Scope of some kind.
Hey, we lived.
We're here.
Yes, we survived.
That was a lot of sweating, a lot of magical incantations, trying to get all the zeros and ones arranged properly. We did have to gut the computer board and resolder things and rewire until this guy's told us that, hey, there's like this thing you can do where you just type in the basic information that comes up with, what's that thing called? RSS feed?
Oh yes, your RSS.
Yeah, the RSS feed situation is what was holding us up. But we are now online with the Rex Reviews podcast. Oh, coffee.
It's right behind me.
She needs
Jordan
coffee.
told me that it was right
What?
behind me. She was even down here. She told me it was right behind me.
We require assistance at this point. We're in hour 6 of navigating the whales and the Wikipedias and what's this thing called? Choose a track, editor.wix.html.editor.web.readneckner.edit.fe2-e6e. Dude. They blew up all the good stuff like the Yugo factory and the aspirin factory. They should have blown up this, whatever this thing is. I don't know what they're thinking, man. Episode 1 is on. So if you guys want to check it out, you can go to rexreviews.org. But now we got the webpage up. It's rexreviews.org. And on that sucker, you can find these deals they call podcasts. We got the first one uploaded. And the next one, hopefully we're going to try to upload stuff weekly, bi-weekly, whenever we get around to it. There's not going to be a normal pace at first. But we're just going to upload a lot of fun stuff kind of as we have time to do it. Podcast is going to be free, you know, if on the website, rexreviews.org, not com, don't type in the com, that'll take you to a different deal. rexreviews.org, and you'll get to the podcast. And you want to subscribe to that deal as well, because control and regulation of the internet is now going to the United Nations, or so the word has been around the campfire, which is maybe not a good thing for folks like you and folks like us who are maybe a little radical, or, well, me.
Let's not
These
put
are down-to-earth people. They anchor the show, and we will talk about rifle scope hierarchy. I will talk about certain brands that I have not really mentioned a lot in my reviews yet.
You'll talk about the ones that make it and the ones that don't. Some history.
Yeah, a little bit of history on what's going on with Schmidt and Bender. We'll talk about Night Force. That's one that I've had a hard time reviewing so far. Yeah, we'll just give you a general overview of where these things rank, in my opinion.
And this is just the first show. We've already got this done, and this is kind of a teaser here to get everybody moved on over to RexReviews.org. And it's really cool because it's a different medium. It's a different platform on which to discuss these things. And the YouTube can be a little labor-intensive, putting the videos and everything together, and then by the time you get done with it, you may have lost sight of the original intent. But the podcast is brand spanking new. We've got new characters. We've got a new media to explore. And so far, it's been a lot of fun.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about only rifle stuff, too. Then we go on into the, what do you want to call it, theoretical realm.
We discuss a lot of things.
Yeah, we get into philosophy, epigenetics.
Don't even tell.
Okay. It's going to be really interesting. Just fun stuff, entertaining stuff. It's just folks sitting around visiting. There's going to be a lot of gold nuggets hidden in there, I'll tell you that, too. So, I mean, if you are wanting to find a good conversation where folks are talking about things you're interested in, if you dig the YouTube channel, then maybe you'll dig the podcast as well for when you're driving down the road or whatever you're doing on your way back from the grind. So check it out, guys. It'll be glorious.
But she hits me, disassembles my leg. So I went to the doctor and he gave me a pain. Now she waits, some of us are dreaming, praying, hope that she kills instead of leaving with me. 'Cause she's a minefield, she pops your body from your soul. Minefield, leave a big smoking hole. Minefield, please don't beat off my leg. Minefield. What's that little round thing over there?